Hello everybody, FM23 here, and welcome back to a new save on the new Football Manager 23. I've obviously started late into the Football Manager 22 with the part-time to big-time save. Had to kind of rush through it a little bit, got affected a little bit by an injury to my back, which made it difficult to film. But it's just gone the new year here, new vigour for the series. I'll be finishing off the part-time to big time. That'll be on the channel. It should be on the channel now. If you should check out if you want to just see how that last season worked out for us in the Championship. And here we are with a new one. I'm going to bounce back this year with two saves. I'm going to do this one, which I will describe shortly. And I'm going to jump on to another save, controlling Ajax. I've been messing about a little bit with them. I like, obviously, the youth players and whatnot. Ajax have got the legendary youth academy, so it's going to have some rules to that one. I can only buy players under the age of 21. I'm going to buy a couple of the Blackburn Rovers youth players, the best ones, Ashley Phillips and Adam Wharton. Put them in the academy, see if I can turn them into superstars. And then, yeah, just kind of sell as many of the, sell any players that get a bid for that are really, really good bids from the established stars and see if I can replace them with, the young academy graduates and see if I can turn a massive profit while still keeping my job as Ajax. So that should be fun. So that one will be on the channel shortly, soon in the next week or so. I'll start that one off. But for this will be the main save on the channel going forward. And we are the manager of Clitheroe, which is a town very local to me. I had to go on the Steam workshop and download some of the lower league packs to play this. This isn't the lowest league that you can play on, but it is lower than what is the standard database on Football Manager. So you've got to download it on the Steam workshop, attach it, select it, and you can go into the lower league. So this is us, this is Clitheroe. We are in the Northern Premier League Division 1 West. So, make of that what you will. This is what we're, kind of the clubs we're working with. The City of Liverpool, Leek, Macclesfield, maybe probably the most, Workington, Macclesfield, probably the most popular, well-known club in there. If that is what used to be Macclesfield Town, I'm assuming it probably is. So there we go. Marcelo Pitaluga, I think he's on loan from Liverpool. I've signed him in previous games. He's very good. Well, he's 1.4 million, so yeah, he's. You'd think Macclesfield are probably going to be favourites for promotion here. So this is the squad. This is the save. I'm going to try and keep with. I'm going to keep with Clitheroe until I get sacked, or we take them as high as possible. That's what the plan is here. No leaving to go to other clubs. Let's try and take, at least try and take them into the Football League. I think that's probably doable with my current area of expertise. Get them in the Premier League would be ideal, but let's just see how that goes. So here we are. This is our club, our players. I'll show you who I've brought in to the club. I always make a couple of signings. Why is that not showing up? I do not know. What am I doing wrong here? There we go. This one. So I bought in 3 players. These players here, Darren Holden, Reece Webb-Forster, Charlie Russell and Callum Lee were before I took over the club. And I've bought in probably the best named player I've ever seen on Football Manager, a guy called Wilberforce Okran, a striker. 13 finishing at this level should be pretty good. 13 acceleration and 13 pace, so it is handy. Let's see if we can get him the goals. He's come from. Where does he come from? Oh, there we go. So he started off at Barnsley, Cray, Charlton, Brentwood. Hardly had a kick about. He's come to us to rebuild his career. So let's see how that goes on. A gentleman called Joe McWilliam, who was at Wigan's Bucks, he's been released, so he's coming to the side. And a guy called Elliot Owen, who came in on loan from York for the season, who's, he's raw, but I needed a central defender. As we go to tactics, some people have asked me how I kind of do the tactics. I've just gone with the suggested ones on here, really. My assistant manager suggested that would be good at wing play, so you can click on that and it'll give you kind of 10 formations and some that it highly recommends for our club and our players. So I've done them. So yeah, just done that. It's basic, simple. There's no need to be going. I mean, you can go on the Steam Workshop and download some of the popular tactics, and you can do that. There's nothing wrong in that. If you're a newcomer, I highly recommend that actually. Going into that and seeing if there's any popular tactics that tend to work very well. Let's go into that, but this is what kind of my squad is suited for at the moment. So this is what we're going to do. It's a 5-2-3 wide formation. It's one I've never done before, so we can only see what happens. It might be a very short save. I might end up sacked before you know it. So what the three kind of players, Wilberforce Ockran, Reece Webb-Foster and Ben McKenna are the three kind of star players up top. So let's try and get the ball to them and try and score some goals. And that's that. I'll quickly just show you how pre-season has gone. When I work out, it's been a while since I've played it, so here we go. So yeah, we had kind of 6 friendlies, 1-4, drew 1 against the second 11, and then we got hammered by Alfreton, who are they're quite. I think they're at least a couple of leagues ahead of us. I'm not entirely sure, but they're certainly in a higher league. And what we've got now is the Regional Challenge Cup first round, first game of the season. Looking back at looking at the description of the save actually of the database, I think he said he's added like a cup for lower leagues. I don't think this is an actually official cup, but he's added a cup for lower leagues so the FA VARs can't get put on. I'm not sure if we'll enter the FA Cup at any point. I'm not sure if Clitheroe are eligible for that. I genuinely have never played this low before, so I don't know. So that's for that. So what we'll do, we'll start with the Hanworth Villa game. I don't know what league they're in. They're in the Isthmian League, South Central Division. I don't know if that's higher league than us. I don't know if it's lower. I'm not entirely sure on the structure in this. But my board and my fans at the start of this game expect me to win. So there we go. Looking at the episodes on the last one in Football Manager 22, I think maybe there was probably the season was a bit too long. I was doing kind of 2 episodes a month, so I'd pick 2 games a month, so I'd pick 2 of the 4 and do. I'm probably going to extend that to maybe 1 game a month. It was about 10 episodes per season. I'll probably change that to kind of 4 or 5 episodes a season. It allows me to get more content out because I'm not doing so much filming, and I think that's better going forward. I think it's a better format. Hopefully this will be slightly longer one, and some of the special ones will be end of season transfers, might be longer, but hopefully stick to the kind of 20-30 minute format, 2 games, and we'll see how we go for there. So hope you enjoy this. I say this is new territory for me. I've never been this low. I don't know how this is going to go. We'll see. This might be a very short save. This might be, back in the job centre extremely quickly. This might hopefully be a very long save and end up going into the Football League and beyond. So here we go. I'm just hoping that Wilberforce Ockran is as good as his name suggests. At the end of season, when shirt sales, I want Ockran to be number 1. I think he could be a superstar at this level for Clitheroe. So here we go. This is the team we're going to run out with. I don't know any of them. I don't think they are actual correct Clitheroe players. I think looking at the description of the database, it said maybe certain leagues are, but he couldn't obviously go. The guy who did the database couldn't go so far down and do all the players. But I mean, who knows? I'll Google it for next time and see if any of these current players are. But this is the team we're going with. Like I said, McWilliam, Owen, and Ockran are the 3 I've brought in. So these are the 3 I know. So we'll see how it goes. So let's people lacking in match sharpness. That's probably about right. So let's see how this goes. I'm not sure actually if we're favourites for a reason. So it looks like I am expected to win this game. Very small ground. Let's just, I just imagine, because the first time I my settings not some settings. We don't, cameras director is fine. Key highlights only. Match speed during highlights, I think that goes up to 1, and that's replayed on. Okay, let's see how that one looks for us. That looks maybe a little bit slow. Is it take effect next time? Just see what the next highlights is. I'll see how to each game lasting a full 90 minutes, like watching Match of the Day or something. Let's have a see. That does look still one more match speed during highlights. That's it. So here we are in the blue, and Okran is through already. Early doors, he saves. Would have been a dream start to his Clitheroe. I think it's Clitheroe Wolves. I think that's the name. I'll have a look at the. I should have shown that actually. Clitheroe, year founded 1877, so they've been around for some time. Semi-professional. Which does it show you where they are? Kind of nickname one. I'm sure there's a nickname for certain stuff, but pretty sure because they are local to me in real life, and I'm pretty sure they're called the Clitheroe Wolves. The stadium is 2,400, so that's good. Icons Carlo Nash, who used to play for Rovers at some point, if I remember rightly. Man City, that was it. Yeah, okay. Favourite people, Lee Sculfer, never heard of him. Fierce rivals are Bamber Bridge and Padiham. So I think, no, they're not in my league. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, but I'm sure it's the Clitheroe Wolves. Anyway, back to my original point. So here we go. We'll do something. Here we go, Webb Foster with a free kick. Lines it up. He puts the ball, bounces back into play. It didn't look like we could recycle it. Okran again winning the ball back, ball in. Causing havoc for Hamworth Villa. Only been 12 minutes gone, and we are on the front foot. So here we go. Okran looked offside. He looked offside. And he wasn't offside. So you did look it, to be fair. Obviously, no VAR at this level, so things aren't going to be going to the monitor. It's just some good old-fashioned linesman's instinct and going through into the box. There's another wing, McKenna hits the ball, he's offside. So this offside training is really good going forward. Certainly started positive enough. One throw in. And play it again. We're going to get this chance to the shots. We're dominating. We're not dominating possession, actually. 54% possession to their 46, but we're dominating chances. All the highlights have gone our way. McKenna down the wing. Back to Azam. Get the ball in. Okran. Get the ball out. Third time to hit the ball. I mean, we're playing well enough, but is this how this save's going to go? Is it going to be one of those saves where, you know, where we just end up in the it's the first game of the season, so let's not get too downbeat, but I would have hoped we'd have scored one by now. They hit the bar now. Will go smaller in this league and play with 5-side next? Who knows? And approaching half time in a game that we have dominated, to be fair. I mean, look at the XG, 1.15 to their 27. If we can get a goal, I would make us favourites to win. I'm sure we would. So let's see how the second half progresses here. I've never ever played this formation. Usually kind of 4-3-3 of some description. I never played with this straight back. And that is our first goal in the save. Ben McKenna, one of the star players of this, is doing a little dance, a little jig, Roger Miller style. Was it set up by Akram? I think the leg work. Holden, lovely ball in, and McKenna. That's just perfect. And there we go, the first goal of the new save. I hope it's the first of many. Oh, the keeper's made an absolute, that's a howler of all howlers. Expecting a lot more at this level. And there he is, well before to Akram with his first goal in the blue of Clitheroe Wolves. It's a lovely howler, isn't it? The keeper has never once a mistake. Never a bad play this one before. Because that is the shape of things to come. We will see that whatever happens, we will take the next and somewhere in the regional play. Let's just make a substitute or two. The new signings came in slightly late. So McWilliam isn't having the best of games, so Richie Baker can come on. Sefton Gonzalez was the number 9, excellent name, Sefton Gonzalez, but he was kind of finishing 7, so it's not, you don't really want to go into the season with a forward finishing 7, or his balance and jumping reach. He's an ideal target man, so if things don't start going our way, we can always switch to kind of a more direct football, stick big Sefty up front, and see what happens there. But Akram is definitely going to go on. And I think for Bristol with a good save there to keep the score at 2-0. See how we defend this. Actually done a corner tactics and whatnot there. Lots of all that, so I'm not sure I'll get that in for the next match. And we're on a breakaway here. McKenna, start off. Can he find him? He can. It's the first time. What a goal that would have been. I mean, he had time to take the touch, but he decided to have a go first time. Defence here, maybe. I feel like there's going to be some fantastic names at this level. Every game's going to feature some name that's going to impress me. Oh, we have a ball through Akram on the top. He scored it. It was easy to score it to next minutes. He did. But again, we're playing some lovely stuff. The more I play, the more I'm used to players at this level. Webb Foster on the top, but that's not where I am. It's kind of wild. We've played really well. Like I said, I don't know what league the sort of team are in, if it's high or low than us. But we have played really, really well. If this is a sign of things to come, hopefully, it could be a very successful season for the Wolves pack of Clitheroe. Akram with it. Let's just bring on Big Sefton. Let's give Akram a rest. He's not had much pre-season action. So let's bring Sefton on, see what he can do. Foster on the left. I don't even think I can get really much. Akram, before he goes off, has scored 2 on debut. Oh, I mean, tempted to make the change now. Used to give you the option not to make the change if a goal happens. So I won't think it still does that. I'm going to leave Akram on because it actually on debut with that distribution. Let's just see if it does that. Yes. Proceed with tactical changes. No. Let's leave Akram on. Can we get a hat-trick on debut? Would be phenomenal. And the chance here, McKenna Akram's not even there. Oh, let's try it. Here's a cutter. Keepers. Yeah, that's well claimed. Let's get the ball to Akram. Surely the day there's going to be kind of such detailed individual tactics like that. We're going to put feed Akram. Anything like that. The ball in Akram's not raised. His legs are probably gone on him at this point. Full 90 minutes with no pre-season is a lot to ask for the big man up top. Q. Akram, is this? gentlemen, what have we found here? Who have I found? My scouting network. I mean, this is dream stuff. Click on Wilberforce Ockram with the finish of all finishes to make it 4-0. He's pulling in a 10 rating, ladies and gentlemen. This is, you only hope this isn't the peak of the mountain and it's all downhill after this. But that was just the most superb start. And he had a goal disallowed, don't forget, as well. The most superb start I think I could ask for in a save. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. I'm sure it bloody was. Let's just see kind of reactions from the board and whatnot. I mean, let's look at some of these names. Bedfont Sports, Rushton and Diamonds. They made it. They made the Football League, I think. Biggleswade Town. This is going to be a real fun save. Bognor Regis, the Metropolitan Police. I mean, Canvey Island. There's some Potter's Bar. I mean, this is just fantastic. The Corinthian Casuals. I'm sure, are they linked to the Corinthians football team in Brazil? I believe. FC Romania. I'm sure that they're not based in Romania. There's a lot of away travel for teams who usually travel by coach. Workington, some family up near there, so that's nice. Yeah, there's just some excellent names down here. It's going to be Brightlingsea. It's going to be Bowers and Pitsea, Warrington Rylands, Basildon Bond. I'm looking the New Salamis. I mean, there you go. That's a team name. Wonder what they serve in the canteen. There's just going to be some fantastic games down here. I expect there's going to be some high-scoring Clitheroes. There's going to be some high-scoring Welwyn Garden City. There's definitely going to be some high-scoring games here. Let's just see kind of what Ockran scores. Spectacular debut hat-trick. Yeah, no kidding. And Ockran, the top player. There you go. So that is the first game. Like I say, let's go back to where's the tactics, upcoming fixtures. Why can I never find this first time? Always frustrates me. Schedule, there you go. I've got rocking the Zealand skin out. Zealand's, obviously, for those, one of the most popular kind of streamers out there. So I'm rocking the Zealand skin. That's very, very good. I recommend it. So looking at the league, I'm going to crack on the league. The regional challenge second cut round is kind of middle of September. So if I play if I do one game a month, that'll take me into that. So I'll probably do the second round of that. That's probably where the money's going to be. That's what you fans want to see, isn't it? A cup run in the regional challenge cup. So we'll see how that goes. I'll play all these offline. I'll do that, and then we'll see where it goes after that and see how that takes us. I hope you enjoyed that first episode. Extreme optimism for the season based on the back of the 4-0. I mean, I don't even know what contract. I signed him, and I think his contract, I'm assuming he's part-time contract, £300 a week. I mean, I was going to sign one person, and an unused substitute fee of £2 he was offering, he wanted. So this is the kind of figures we're working with. So yeah, it's going to be fun. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll come back for the second game in the regional cup and see how we get on. Hopefully, Wilberforce Ockran is the league's top scorer by then. So we'll see. Okay, back soon. Okay, so welcome back to the second game in the episode. Let's just quickly recap on how we've been going for the few games that's been on. Let's just see. So it's not been going too bad. You can see from the league we are in 5th place. We're just 3 points behind the leaders. With the first game was a regional challenge cup first round 4-0 win. 2-1, 1-1, 4-2 defeat, 3-3. We've won the last games 2-0. And now we're playing Beaconsfield in a regional challenge cup second round. As regards with the players, Wilberforce Ockran, the amazingly named Wilberforce Ockran, has been as good as advertised with 9 goals in 7 appearances. And Reece Webb Foster, kind of 7 assists in 7 appearances. They're the two kind of star players The rest of them are just kind of settling in. So let's get on with the game and see if we can progress to the next round. I think I realised listening back that I'd left the audio on. Two more subs. I'd left the audio on in the background for that game, so I've hopefully turned that off now. So that should help that. Let's just see, 2 more subs. Oh, right, sorry, yeah. Outside the match squad, my bad. Okay, let's just remove them too then. So yeah, so I think I'm pretty sure I've turned the audio off now, so I can just be able to just hear the commentary, and then let's see if we can progress. Just double check the audio, sounds off, music off, so we should be good. Right, let's see if we can get on. I say Wilberforce Ockram, if he stays fit and no other team comes in for him, because I think he's on a part-time contract, he should end the season there or thereabouts with a top goal scorer, I would imagine. Well, this has been a very, very quiet start to the match. But here we are on the attack down the left. I mean, someone's going to get the head on it? No. I thought that might have been good old Wilberforce then. There he is. There is the man. Wilberforce Ockram with his 10th goal of the season. Runs over to the 200 or 300 Clitheroe fans and celebrates. There's a good ball in from McKenna. Moving backwards. Header into the bottom corner. Wilberforce Ockram. Let's hope I can keep him. Why are they giving me another replay of this? He's onside by about a yard, but okay. The other new signings, Elliot Owens taking time to settle in. He's not giving the best performances. And the other one was McWilliam, was it, I think? He's started off slow, but he started to come good. I swapped him to the deep lying playmaker role, and he seems to be performing a bit better in that role. So hopefully, that was a risky ball. Hopefully he can start to kick on from now. My wage budget is maxed out, so I can't sign any more players. There's been some. My scouts have picked up some. Oh, and it's 2-0. Reece Webb-Foster. He really is the second star man behind Wilberforce. So yeah, my scouts have picked up some players that can really improve the team, but I just cannot get them in for wages, which is going to be the theme for quite a few seasons yet, starting this low down in the league ladder. But that's 2-0 just before half time. Again, I know I said it a lot in the last game, I don't know what league we're playing in this, so our opposition is playing in, if they're a higher league than us or not, I do not know. It's all new to me starting this low down. McKenna picks it up. Ockram. Oh. I thought that was going to make us go 3-0 up then. Surely the fans have got some kind of catchy chant for old Wilberforce. With a name like that, there's got to be something they can come up with. I don't know how long we're going to be able to keep hold of him. I'm sure if he keeps up this kind of scoring rate, someone's going to come in for him and offer him a higher level of football. But we'll see what we can do with him. Oof, a defensive error there, but he blazed over. Ronnie Rosenthal style. Oh, that's a save by our keeper. That was straight at him, but he did well. Just letting Beaconsfield back into this a little bit. Oof, when that one just went over. Yeah, they've certainly rallied after half time. Let's see if we can stem the flow. A couple of people not playing particularly great. Let's make a sub, I think. Wait for this highlight to finish, and then we'll bring on a sub and See if we can stem the tide. And as I say that, they've gone 2-1 up. Sorry, they've pulled a goal back. Right, let's bring off Callum Lee because he's not playing well at all. Who else is having a bit of a stinker? Well, he's the only one, so we'll leave it at that for now. I mean, he's offside. So, whereas we was... Oh, it has been disallowed. Oh, there you go. Hadn't even noticed. So, yeah, that was a stroke of luck there for us. Some excellent linesman play there. And again, they're on the attack. They really have come back into this game. Keepers, there we do. He's gone long to Wilberforce. Oh, I thought he was going to break for him then and be one-on-one. And here he is, Wilberforce. Oh, he just doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. What a goal. I actually said as well in the first game, I wasn't sure if the player names were real, but I had a quick look on the old Google at the Clitheroe squad, and they are the real names. Wilberforce Ochran is a real player. He obviously doesn't play for Clitheroe, I brought him in, but some of the other players in the squad are current Clitheroe players, which is nice. 3-0, and we should be progressing relatively comfortably into the next round of the Regional Challenge Cup. But as usual at this level, we need to get promoted. The league is the priority. We have a long highlight here. We've not all the defensive error, and we've conceded 3-1 with 20 minutes to go. Yeah, we're not keeping. I know we've won the last 2 games 2-0, but I don't think we've kept a clean sheet. Prior to that in the league, it's been very kind of 2-1, 3-2, 4-3 games, 4-2s. There's going to be lots of goals this season. And we do not want to concede another here, but maybe it's going to be us on the attack instead with McKenna hypnotising the defence, and Wilberforce Ochran has smashed in a hat-trick. So 2 games we've had on screen for this episode, and Ochran has smashed a hat-trick in both of them. He's just a superstar at this level. Great play from McKenna. He's well onside and buried. And it's 4-1. And we are going through to the next round of the Cup. Confident to say that now. With a good performance, really. The front three, McKenna, Webb Foster and Ochran, are really good at this level. They've performed advanced. Ochran, oh, I thought I got this 4th. They're performing really well. So that's the key to promotion for us. If we can just, it's a Newcastle from the 90s. If you score 2, we're going to score 3. That's the way I'm going to approach this season. And see if we can get up to the next level, whatever that may be. Webb Foster has robbed him. No. Togwell has a fantastic name. And, they're just over. So that should be that for this. There's going to be obviously, like as always in Football Manager, round about the winter period when you have kind of 3 games in a week. That's going to be crucial because we have not got a big squad, and it seems to punish your Football Manager if you dare to play any player that's not fully fit. It really puts you in a pickle, so to speak. So we'll see how that goes round about over Christmas time and see if we can maintain momentum, but I'm very, very happy with the way the season started so far. And there you go, a 4-1 win. Wilberforce Ochran with his 13th goal of the season, something like that. So there we go, a fantastic win that was. Skelmersdale with a 1-1 win, some great names. Okay, so let's just see what we've got here. Clitheroe win, Ochran top of the pots. runs out of superlatives for Okran. Yeah, well, there you go. Okay, so we've got. Well, I might as well at this moment in time keep coming back for the cup games. Like I said, I said I'd do probably slightly less episodes a season. Where it was about 10 episodes a season, probably do 5. It makes it a bit easier, a bit more palatable, I think. So I'll come back for the Regional Cup third round, and if we progress into that, we'll probably do the fourth round, which looks like it's kind of one round a month. If not, I'll do kind of maybe the City of Liverpool game in the end of November. So thank you very, very much for tuning in. I hope you have enjoyed the new save. That's it. Very much looking forward to this. See how we can progress. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, then you'll get notified when new videos are released. Like I said, the last video for the MK Don save should be appearing shortly, and then the new Ajax video will be on as well for the youth challenge. So there you go. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. As always, stay safe, and I shall see you soon. Thank you. Bye.